Scotland. A nice presenter of the footy. Hampson opportunity. Once again, fairly roughly. St Kilda coming out of defence, yet to hit their straps, that is for sure. A ripping kick from Armfield hits Hampson. And 50. A late knock from Stanley, and he gave Yaron a bit of an ear massage as he come past as well.
Yeah, he's saying that there was no need for the push.
Let's go back to this one before. Now, this is Jamison getting into the back of Rewalt. Well, that rule has disappeared from the game. That would have been paid 2 weeks ago. To be honest, I don't mind it. That seems really red hot. That was almost the exact moment that he was contesting, so I'm staggered that's 50.
Blues have kicked the first goal in every one of their matches this year. Hampson, 30 metres out for all those first goal kickers out there, and he has sent it right. Time they've been forward to the centre for a little while here, the Blues, as Richo alluded to. Scotland around the corner, Hampson in front, knocked away from him by Stanley, got it back to the dangerous Betts, fires at goal. McLean has to use the body and does it brilliantly. Just a little bit more poise needed there by McLean. A high ball once again. Hampson intended to... Got out of it though, the Blues. Now Hampson and Stanley. Stanley said the boundary line's my friend here, and he did it really well.
Blues people, he's going to keep sticking to his guns though. If Mick's giving him a job to do, he'll be doing everything he can to quell Del Santo's influence.
Scotland. Mark paid to Garlett. He just immediately got it on the boot inside 50. Walker, long, Warnock at the back again, and again the two big men compete against each other.
Unbalanced now for Run.
Yep. Can they capitalise on turnovers like this though? The Blues, hand in the back from Stanley.
Hand back. Time back on. Stay, Stephen!
Yeah, and as Hampson looks up here, he's got the free kick. Not a lot on offer, so he has to pick off Mitch Robinson short. And they lack the ability to break the lines at the moment, and it's a concern for them.
Hampson a little sluggish.
They play Port Adelaide next week here at Etihad Stadium. Brisbane Lions at the Gabba.
For Robin, didn't quite get there. He's pursued by Garlett and Betts there now. Curnow spun out with the ball. Here's the dangerous Garlett. Brushes a tackle. Hampson wasn't ready for the handball. Allard subbed out of this game very early with a hand.
Try and rest his gun midfielders forward. There's been wins everywhere for St Kilda. To have Del Santo, one of the best players on the ground. Scotty Waters would have been pumped if he had have known that his star midfielder would have got some form back. 17 disposals. He's got Rewalt up and running, 3 goals.
Ruckman touching the ball on the line.
And Stanley didn't want to use the left, and there's the result.
Leave the ground though, does that make a difference? I don't know. I'm not a Rhodes scholar.
You need to be one to work that out sometimes.
Hampson takes the mark. Never doubt yourself, Richo.
Yes, edit Rich.
Rhodes scholar, you probably didn't get to that level, but not that I've heard of.
That was just like putting some bait out there for you, Bristol, wasn't it?
Now,
Burley.
Chance for consecutive goals since the first time very early in the quarter at the 9 and 11 minute marks when they kicked consecutive goals of the first quarter. Hampson here. This to just lift the hopes of all Blue fans. Hampson needs to work it a little left to right. And this
Darcy across the ground. Big boy McAvoy. He's got a good tank.
He has. He seems to have lost a bit of meat as well this year. And a fast-starting Blues can set this one alight as Murphy out of the middle. What do they got for us? Garlett will need to light up in this quarter. And he has...
So it might be worth the while. Get the tools off and just go totally small. See if you can manufacture a couple of goals.
White to Henderson.
James!
And just immediately in the pocket. Here's Hampson now. Stanley put the fist out. And they are on the way. They're back within 26 here with a clearance to go with that, and it's a deep one. Hampson is there. Boy, oh boy, this can get it back to 20.
And that was better. There was some aggression. He put his arm chopped right across the face of Reece Stanley, used his body, and he got himself in the right spot. He doubled back, so there he is. Watch him just feel for Reece Stanley. That might have been a little bit lucky, but at least there's some aggression, attack on the ball. He read the flight well. Now the big boy's got to go back.
Needs to caress this through. This to get it back to 20 points and set this stadium alight. Hampson comes in, it's there. Carlton are back within 20. Lots and lots of time. That is just not even a factor. Hampson's got to compete here. He did. Over the back, Robertson. Burst here. Curnow needs to be precision-like with a kick. Big Hamo just lumbers after it. McAvoy making no ground on him. Lucas at the back is the one in front. Mark taken. Henderson got the cramp as well.
That was a great transition from the Blues.
Despite the lack of rotation they've been able to have right across the game, they're just playing on adrenaline and confidence. Hampton's just started to come into it as well.
Didn't he do that well? Here he goes to Jeffy. Protected the drop zone. The umpire said play on.